As Register of Deeds, I wanted a operation that was a financially sound, efficient, customer service oriented operation. And when I first became Register of Deeds, the process was much like it was probably back in 1793. Research was done through the books, research was done through the printed indexes, and again, you can still do that. At Norfolk County, you can still do it the old-fashioned way. We're one of the few registries that print books and have the indexes so people can do it. But in order to make it more efficient, we knew we had to modernize. And one of the keys to the modernization effort at the Norfolk Registry of Deeds was getting a new computer system, getting a new document management system, and taking advantage of the technologies that were out there to bring the registry into a more modern environment. Now, again, there's no I in team, as I've been told by coaches and as I preach. And all the staff, management, the union employees, all embrace change. And that's what's made the registry not only a modern operation, but has used the advances in technology to better serve the residences and businesses of Norfolk County. With the new computer system, if we didn't bring it in, there was a paralysis of paper going on. The real estate industry is still driven by paper, and we're streamlining it. But the registry was bogged down with paperwork, and by having a new computer system in, it allowed for instantaneous recording. When people come to the registry now, they get an instantaneous book and page. The advances in equipment, like scanning equipment, have allowed our employees to scan the information into the computer, making it available over the internet, and again, producing efficiencies, moving more documents quickly. The advances in technology have also allowed us to bring in computer systems and computers for the public to use. You can come to our building at 649 High Street in Dedham and use the computers. We have a number of computers all sprinkled around the registry that are available for people to use to do research. So this building and these computer terminals aren't just open to people that are lawyers or title examiners or engineers. It's open to the public. It's open to anyone to come in and use. And as we talk about the modernization initiatives at the Registry of Deeds and the use of technology and the use of computers, I harken back to what my father said as I was implementing a lot of these changes. He climbed utility poles for the Boston Edison for 38 years, and he said a lot of us don't know the computers and don't care to know about the computers. And the beauty of technology is it allowed us to open a customer service center. So if you come by the Registry of Deeds at 649 High Street, or you can call us directly at the Customer Service Center, 781-461-6101. We have staff and resources available so that we can use the computers to hopefully answer the questions that you, the public, may have. Now, one thing I am very proud of in my tenure as Register of Deeds is for the first time there is internet online land record and title research. And this came about with, again, the use of the technologies. We are trying to bring the registry records, which date back to 1793, into people's homes and businesses around the county. And you, by going to our website at www.norfolkdeeds.org, you can participate in online research. You can view all the information that I'm about to talk to you about for free. We have indexes that are available. And again, I've mentioned how we still have the printed indexes, but we're trying to be a modern operation. So from your business or your home, you can do research at the Registry of Deeds. The computers that you have at your home, by logging on to our website, tie into the information that is available as if you were using the computers at our registry. Our records date back to 1793. If you enter Book 1, Page 1, you could view the very first document that was recorded at the Registry of Deeds back in 1793. And the staff has worked tremendously hard to get all this information scanned in and on the computer. So for all the documents have been recorded on the registry side. In Norfolk County, there are two types of land: the registry side, or recorded land side, and the registered land side, or land court side. Land court in Norfolk County started in 1901. All those documents have been put on the computer and are available over the internet. So the professionals can now do research from their offices. But you, the consumer, can also do research. We have people that want to look up some real estate information to see whether a mortgage was paid off. But we have other people that are doing genealogical research and also just looking up who lived in their home and trying to get information, and then using that information and going to the town halls and find out what the occupations were, or how many children lived at that residence. So the technologies, the advances in technology have not only allowed us as an operation to reduce backlogs and to streamline the operation, but has also allowed us to bring the registry records into people's homes and businesses. And that's important. And at Norfolk County, we'd like to think we are on the cutting edge of technology. The advances in technology continue. We at Norfolk County now record documents electronically. So submitters can send documents over electronically, which can get recorded at the Registry of Deeds. So now you have real estate lawyers doing a closing in their office, going online to check the indexes to make sure there are no liens that have been put on, and then transmitting these documents over the internet so that they can be recorded at the Registry of Deeds. And we're very proud of that as well. And it not only helps the real estate practitioners here in the county, but across the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. People can do a closing out in Springfield or the western part of the Massachusetts or Cape Cod and then transmit it to the Registry of Deeds for recording. And we have people that are using it nationally as well, sending in documents to be recorded over the internet. The technology is very important, and we try to have a modern operation. With the advances in technology and with our upgrades in the computer system and our upgrades with the computer, we're now tracking statistics. We have statistics on how many deeds are recorded, how many mortgages are recorded, orders of notice for foreclosure, foreclosure deeds, how many homesteads recorded. There's a wealth of information that we can now track, and many people find this of interest. And if you do find it of interest, you can go on our website at www.norfolkdeeds.org under Registry News and sign up for this newsletter of statistics, real estate statistics that involve your community and the communities around the county. Or you can just email me directly at registerodonnell, REGISTERODONNELL at norfolkdeeds.org to get that information. The modernization initiatives continue in our partnerships with local communities. By law, we have to transmit documentation to the local towns so they can keep track of not only who's owning the property in their communities, but what the values of those communities are. And again, it was done not too long ago the old-fashioned way of just sending a pile of paperwork to these communities. Well, now, with the advances in technology, with the streamlining of operations at the Norfolk County Registry of Deeds, we can send this information through a file transfer protocol process so that the documents are sent out timely, and it also saves a lot of time, and it creates efficiency for the municipalities. They don't have to scan in these documents. They don't have to manipulate the documents. They now have it on, in a computer form, and the local communities can use the information any way they want. So I'd like to think that the advances in technology at the Registry of Deeds have helped us go green, so to speak. I think it's a lot more environmentally conscious to not forward all the paperwork and to use something like a file transfer protocol process, not only for efficiency, but it also is a way to help the environment. Another example of using technology and to create a modern work environment is with respect to disaster recovery, business continuity planning. I want people to know that when their documents get recorded at the Registry of Deeds, by law we still have to microfilm those documents. We are one of the few registries that still print books so people can go to the books and look at those documents. But we've also implemented a disaster recovery protocol so that the information that is put on the computer, that is put on our system, gets backed up and it gets forwarded to a renovated nuclear bunker out in North Smithfield, Rhode Island, so that that information, your deeds, your mortgages, your discharges are all backed up, and that information is backed up as part of our disaster recovery process. We are also trying to put in place protocols so that if something happens at the registry, that we may be a governmental agency, but we still are approaching it like a business. We want to stay in operation. So if there's some type of interruption, we've put protocols in place, whether it was the installation of a new generator to keep the building up and running in case electricity was lost. We've tried to put in place that if we can't use the building, that we can use another office so that we can keep the business of the registry and the business of the consumers and the business of real estate attorneys and the banks who need to do recordings, that we keep all that going in the event of a disaster. So the technologies have been used in so many ways at the Registry of Deeds, and we're very proud. I think by embracing the technologies, we have delivered a good service, and hopefully will continue to deliver and improve the services that we do at the Registry of Deeds. But this internet accessibility, this new technology, has also allowed us to deliver services in the communities and for the communities. I used to, when I was a young person, I used to work for Congressman Joe Moakley, and I learned the old-fashioned way of doing constituent service. You would take notes, you would go back to the office, you would try to help people. And when I first became Register of Deeds, when we did office hours, that's how we had to do it. We had to take the information down, go back to the registry, look up the documents, and go through the books, make copies, and try to help people that way. Now what we can do, because of our website and because of our online research and because of the fact we have internet land record research here in Norfolk County, we can go out to the community and bring the registry and the registry's records into the community. We're very happy. We go around to all the town halls and city halls and have office hours. And people come to our office hours. They might want a copy of their deed. They may be checking on a mortgage discharge, which tells the world that their mortgage has been paid off. Some people are asking about the homestead. And some people might have questions on foreclosure process. By coming to the people, we not only provide information, but we can use our computer and our printer to help the people very instantaneously, right then and there at these office hours. And we just don't limit it to town hall. We've had the pleasure of not only speaking, but bringing this technology to a lot of the groups around Norfolk County. We've been to the councils on aging and the senior centers. We've been to business groups. We've been to neighborhood associations. We've taken this community outreach to community service organizations like the Rotary and the Lions Club, and to retirees clubs. So we couldn't have done that without the technology. We couldn't have done that without modernizing the registry. We're bringing the registry into people's homes and businesses, but we're also bringing the registry into the local communities and trying to help the people in need. So the technology at the Registry of Deeds has allowed us to put a website, www.norfolkdeeds.org, which is a great resource of information. If you have any questions or want to learn a little bit more about real estate and the issues that affect real estate, please go to our website. And if you want to do online research, go to that same website, www.norfolkdeeds.org, and you can do the research. And on that website, we have some information and tutorials on how to do the research, but please watch our website for computer seminars. We periodically have computer seminars where people come to the Registry of Deeds, and we have a hands-on exercise on how to use the computers. And again, as I said before, the computers you use at the registry is just the same as the computer you use at your home or business. We have handouts for people to look up information and sort of it allows them to kind of review what are some of the nuances of how to use the system. And again, a lot of people appreciate the hands-on exercises we do at these computer seminars, and go home and try it on their home computers. So at the Registry of Deeds, we also recognize that we have to communicate a lot of this information that is available, and we have embraced the social media. As a matter of fact, we got commended as a governmental agency for having a Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn. So again, this is the new social media is what we as a society are using. It's what businesses are using, and we're very proud as a governmental agency at the Norfolk Registry of Deeds to embrace the social media as a way of communicating with everybody about real estate issues and about the Registry of Deeds. So we're very proud at the Registry of Deeds to have modernized the Registry of Deeds, and we will continue to face challenges, I'm sure, in the future to continue to modernize. But when I became Register of Deeds, as I said earlier, I pledged a financially sound, efficient, and customer service-oriented operation, and those values are what we will continue to work on as we move forward in the future.